everybody. Oh, I'm gonna be covered in cat hair, but it's good because we have a lint roller, right, baby? I am interrupting this video coming from the past actually because I have an announcement for you. I just feel like if I share this and I put it out there in the universe, aka the internet, I will make it official. It's already official, but it will be, you know, like super real. And what I mean by that is that I am, or we are officially moving to Ireland. You might have guessed from the last videos, and like they weren't really hints, but I was saying like there's a big change happening, and I just thought it was time to say it out loud, just because it's something that we've been talking about for so long. Well, basically I'm moving in with Niall this year, probably around the summertime. I will be moving to Ireland, and he, as you know, opened his own gym, and obviously it's easier for me to move to another country and work remotely than it is for him to just move like a whole gym to another country. Like, yeah, that's not possible. It's a country that I love, and obviously we've been dating at this point for a year and a half, long distance. So it's time to make it less long distance. Make it so that we can really, you know, we'll live together and make a life together. And obviously tiramisu is gonna be coming as well. I've been telling her this very often. Like I keep telling her, you know, you're going to Ireland, but she will be stressed. She's going to be a very stressed kitty because she doesn't travel very well. She's always very anxious if I have to take her places. So if she has to get her nails trimmed, or if she has to go to the vet, she does get stressed in the car traveling. Like I can't even imagine what she'll be doing on a plane. Oh my gosh, look at what you did. A mess. But I'm hoping it's not as bad having her travel for so long in a car, airport, plane. It's just gonna be a lot, but it has to be done because she will be with me and she's going to love it. So this is my big announcement. I am moving to Ireland probably at some point during the summertime. So I still have quite a few months here in Canada, and I'm just going to enjoy it as much as possible. See my friends, see my family, and it's going to be a big move, a big change, and there's a lot going on. 2025 is a big year, and I am very looking forward to this. I want to be able to enjoy every single day as much as I can. So live in the present, enjoy these moments that I have here in Canada, and then enjoy the whole move. I am a very anxious person, and I get stressed for anything really. So I like how I keep telling myself I want to enjoy every single moment, but then I do stress about things a lot. It's just normal because like I am basically taking my whole life and moving it to another country, which I've already done. So I have that already in me to do, because I moved from Italy when I was just 18 and I came here to Canada. I am used to living in Canada now, and I have a set routine that I like to follow. I just want to have those set rules or those set things that I do follow, so that even uprooting my whole life and bringing it to another place, I can just keep those fundamentals going. The tiramisu is probably the part that I am most nervous about, just because there's a lot that I need to do in order to get her moved to another country. And this is why I've decided that I'm also going to make a separate video all about how to move your pet from Canada to Ireland. Well, specifically Canada to Ireland, just because that's the move that I'm making, because it is a lot, there's a lot that has to be done, and that's going to be an ongoing video, in the sense that I'm not going to post it for a very long time up until I get to move to the other country, just because I want to be as detailed as I can about that video, because I have been a bit overwhelmed with the amount of information that you need to give to both countries and all that. But I do want to talk about everything related to that side of the move in another video, which will be coming at some point after the actual move. If you're interested, or there's somebody that you know that needs to move and they want to take their pet, that can be a guideline maybe. You also always have to check with your country and the country you're going into. But yeah, just like an overview of what you actually need to do, because I feel very overwhelmed with that side of things. Like, I keep thinking about it and I just feel very happy, but it also doesn't feel real. I think it's because it's still January, so it feels like it's very far away still. We're gonna have to start looking for a place. It's gonna be a lot. It's gonna be a lot. It's gonna be very, very exciting. It's gonna be so cool, and I will take you on this journey. I can't wait to do all these videos, to film all the videos related to living in Ireland, decorating the place. It's gonna be so fun. Like, I am so excited about this. It's gonna be amazing. And yeah, Tiramisu is gonna meet some new Irish friends. So I just want to end this part of the video because I feel like I'm just rambling at this point, because I am very excited and I get very excited when I talk about this subject. My friends have already told me that they're gonna come and visit. Obviously my parents, my sister, like, it's gonna be so fun and I just can't wait. I've always loved Ireland, so it's amazing the fact that I can go and actually live there with, you know, a person that I love. I will end this part of the vlog just by saying that it's a big year, exciting things are going to happen, and I hope you decide to stay for the adventure. Back to our morning routine. Everybody, so I hope you enjoyed this short clip about what I've been up to this morning. And yeah, I just wanted to show you basically what my routine looks like these days since I got back from Europe after Christmas and New Year's. And I have been waking up around 4 a.m. in the morning, which is very, very early, even for me. I like to wake up very early in the morning, but even 4 a.m. for me is very early. Although I am enjoying it a little bit because I get to slow down a bit more in the mornings, because I am pretty much awake, so I don't feel like I need to sleep more or longer. I feel like I can just enjoy my morning a little bit more. So as you saw, I did have my coffee very slowly. I got to slow down and I watch a little bit of YouTube or whatever was on TV. Like this morning I watched a new Molly May documentary that just came out on Amazon Prime, and I was enjoying that quite a bit. And I like it because while I'm drinking my coffee, then Tiramisu will come and spend some time with me. So it's nice that I get to do that a bit more before I actually start my day. I did take my vitamins already. As you saw, I take birth control because I have PCOS, so it kind of, oh hello, it kind of helps me balance my hormones. I have tried to get off it, but I do feel like there's a big difference, and I probably need to just give it a little bit of time and just get used to it before everything, you know, balances out after I stop using it. But for now I just feel like it's a bit better for me to just keep taking it. So that's what I've been doing. I took that, and I take inositol 2, which is supposed to be really, really good for PCOS, and vitamin D, what else, omega 3, and I take magnesium at nighttime. So those are the vitamins that I usually take. Before I go and do my yoga, I like to do some yoga before I go to the gym and then do my work, I am just putting away some laundry that I did last night, and then I put in the dryer to dry, and before I forget about it. That's the thing. I might forget about it if I leave it in the dryer, and then it gets all wrinkled and I don't like it. Also, there was a few things that I might need for the gym today, so I decided to take them out now. Yes, I needed my towel. That's what I needed. I have a 10K run to do this morning at the gym. And then I also need to talk to my mom. I do feel like a 4 a.m. wake up routine is not going to last long. I think that happened just because of jet lag. I'm going to enjoy it until it lasts though, because I usually, like, what's my usual routine? I would wake up around 6 a.m. which is also a good time for me, and I like waking up at that time and starting my day then. But since my body just feels like it's waking up around 4 a.m. these days, I'll just take it as it comes. And then when I have to reset it at a regular or more of a regular morning wake up time, then I'll do that. I know that it's kind of hard because we all have different routines, and I do work from home, so I have a little bit more time in the morning to just slow down a little bit. You just have to find one that kind of works for you, and I feel like for these days this is a good one for me, especially because I find that the weather these days is really affecting me, and I don't have that much energy when like the evening hits. So around 6 p.m. I'm already like winding down. Outside it's very, very cold and it's snowing. It's not my favorite kind of weather, so I'll do what I can to feel good with myself, and waking up early and then seeing the sunrise and enjoying a good cup of coffee with my kitty cat is all that I really like these days, and so I'll take that. I have a few other things that I do want to show you that sets me up for the day and to have a good, productive and positive day. So let me just finish here and then we'll go do some yoga. Sorry, but look at these. These are my socks. These are my running socks, and they are this highlight yellow, which I love. Like, you can tell that I'm coming, especially when I put these on with my speed running shoes that are the same color. Like, I have had comments at the gym about those, and the comments were, no one can lose you in a dark room, that's for sure. You're right, and that is why I put them on, because you will see me coming from afar. Closing a little the eyes, play way to relax, then lift it all the way up towards the neck. Exhale, gently tuck chin towards chest. Fine, tuck chin towards chest. Press those hands far away from the shoulders. Inhale, slowly moving back up. Bring that big arch to the spine. Open up the chest and heart center. Reach the hands back. Hope you feel better for it. See you next time. Namaste. Namaste. Even if it is a very quick yoga practice, like this one was 9 minutes or so, I do really enjoy it, and I feel like I need something like that every morning, even if it is like 9 minutes or like a very, very quick one, just to start moving my body in the morning, and then I feel like I'm a bit more energized and I can start my day. One thing that I started doing daily that I used to do but during running days usually is take electrolytes. So I got Noon. This flavor is blueberry pomegranate, and I really enjoy it because I feel like it gives me some more hydration. Last time that I went to do an in-body test with my coach, it turned out that I wasn't as hydrated as I was before, like as I used to be, or like the other times that I did that test. So I thought maybe it would be a good idea to start taking electrolytes because I'm just not as hydrated as I was before, because I was taking more electrolytes because I was running more, and so I was probably having more electrolytes than in the past few months because I kind of just decreased the amount of running that I have been doing. But I thought that maybe if I can take this once a day, it might help a lot. And I kind of want to do it as an experiment just to see if the next time that I do an in-body scan, it's gonna turn out that my hydration levels are much better. Because with my hydration levels being a little bit whack, also my metabolism became a bit slower. I already have PCOS, so that doesn't help my metabolism either. And gaining weight is pretty easy with PCOS. PCOS doesn't help you at all. So I have to do whatever I can to make my life easier and less stressed, because also stress is not good. Hormonal imbalances are just a daily struggle. Get a cup. This is a cup that I like just because it's nice and big. I'll put as much water as I can in it, and then take a tablet. It looks like this. Just plop it in and wait for it to fizz. Work your magic. I just like Noon because I had it the first time when I ran my first marathon, my Toronto marathon. They had hydration stands at every, 5 kilometers, I think it was. And this really helped me up until the end, when nothing could really help you, because it's a marathon and you're gonna feel it no matter what. You just have to keep enduring it. But this really helped. Look at how pink it's becoming. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. It's 10 a.m. now, pretty sure. 10:04 a.m. And I'm just all ready to go to the gym. I just finished talking to Mom, did a few more things around the house, made a list of the things that I have to go and get at the grocery store. And yeah, this is my look for the gym. So the shoes, I'm actually gonna change them when I get there, but these are my outdoor shoes. So because it's very snowy outside, we do have to change our shoes before we get into the gym. These are the shoes that I'm going to take with me. These are my easy run shoes. This is what I use usually. The other ones are my speed runs, my highlighter yellow shoes that look exactly like my socks. I never thought that I liked highlighter yellow, but it seems like I'm on brand. This is the color that I love for the gym, I guess, or what keeps me moving very fast. I have my water bottle that is also the same highlighter yellow. Okay, so I am back. I went to the gym and I went grocery shopping, and with that we end our morning routine. I hope you've enjoyed it. I had a great time sharing this morning routine with you, and I know it's not something that everybody does. Like, this obviously is my personal morning routine, and usually I do not wake up at 4 a.m. either, but since I have been waking up at that time, I thought might as well get the most out of it. Basically, you've probably seen at this point that short little clip that I added to this video, which is the big announcement that I'm actually moving to Ireland. And since I've already talked about it, I don't want to add to it in this video. I'll probably add much more in the upcoming videos. But I was just listening to a podcast in the car, which actually made me tear up. I feel like I've been tearing up so much and so often these days for sometimes like just the weirdest stuff. Like, you would not tear up or start crying for this kind of stuff, but then I do. And one of the things that I was actually tearing up about was this podcast that I was listening to in the car. It's called Prologues by Mary Skinner, I think her name is. I recently found her on YouTube, and I started following her because I saw that she was an American. Recently, well, at this point I think it's like about 6 or 7 months, she's moved to Scotland, and I thought that a lot of what she was going through is probably similar to what I will be going through as well, although I'm going from Canada to Ireland. She went from the US to Scotland. And in this podcast that I was listening to, this episode, she was talking about her move So she has already moved, and she was talking about what those days leading up to the move were like, and especially the day that her dog was being moved from the States to Scotland. And it was just so sad because it just made me feel all the anxiety that she was feeling. Oh God, I don't know why I'm doing this. But it like one of the things that she was saying was that her dog was denied boarding on the flight because they were missing one signature from the vet. Like the vet missed one spot. And I was just like, I can feel that stress and anxiety just because I haven't started anything with tiramisu to get her ready to move, but like just the thought of starting kind of stresses me out. So I can't even imagine seeing that happen in real life where your pet gets denied boarding, especially since in her case she wasn't there at the airport. She used a company to move her dog all the way to Scotland, especially with big breeds of dogs, especially dogs and big breeds. Like you can't take them on board the plane, so they would be sent as cargo. And thank God, like tiramisu is a small cat. Well, tiramisu is a cat, so it's a small pet, and I can take her with me on board of the plane. But just hearing all the things that she was going through, I haven't finished the episode. I just stopped it because obviously I arrived home and I was just like, okay, I need to stop. I was just getting too anxious, but just the fact that I was listening to what actually happened to her, it just made me feel, well, empathize with her first of all because she had to go through all of that, and also just think, okay, like I really need to plan this correctly and make sure that everything goes as smoothly as it can go. And after that, sorry if I finished this vlog on a bit of a anxious note. Yeah, I just wanted to share with you this big news, and it's exciting. And I can't wait to see where the future takes us. And with that, I am going to put the groceries wherever they need to go, and I am off to get changed. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to keep following these adventures and the big move to Ireland, please subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.